Hello, good people, and welcome to Suffering, or rather, Hearts of Iron 4. Today, we will be playing Germany. And like the idiot I am for this challenge, we will be going to Veteran difficulty. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to remilitarize the Rhineland, and then really I'm probably just going to take research and industrial bonuses to try and benefit myself because we have a lot of negative modifiers that came with Veteran difficulty, so we're going to try and fix that. Then once that is complete, I'll switch over to the worst technology possible, which is Interwar tank. This crap will lead us to victory. Our Air Force is going to be of similar greatness. Unfortunately, we're going to have to rely on tactical bombers to do a lot of the heavy lifting, primarily because of range, and also because of the payload they would be able to carry. But otherwise, we're just going to have to recommission a bunch of interwar things, and we'll just see what happens. While this is going on, let me clarify what this run is going to be. I'm putting anything on the earliest chassis or plane possible, or both. And also, I'm going to do special projects for this one. Other ones I might not, but for this one I will. So the Spanish Civil War has kicked off. So I sent over 2 divisions, and I'm going to be sending over some airplanes. And really the objective that I'm going for here is to just get as much XP in Madrid as possible. So I'm going to battle plan straight through the middle of the country. And it looks like we're trading average right now, so that's pretty good. I don't think that this is going to be that bad. I could be wrong, but right now it looks pretty good. We're also going to deviate from the path a little bit and go the Prussian Legacy, because I feel like for this, since we're going to be infantry based, we're going to want the artillery and infantry bonuses. I'm thinking we'll also take the focus heed von Neurath's concerns, because if we can view Czechoslovakia as an ally and not be a half puppet, that would be better for us because the AI won't get the negative bonuses we have. Before the war in Spain is concluded here, I'm going to probably switch over to Grand Battle Plan because it's going to give us better infantry abilities and entrenchment and planning compared to the tanks of mobile warfare doc. I did not realize that taking Czechoslovakia requires me to boost fascism, so I'm going to have to make all my spies get in there and try to boost fascism, and hopefully eventually I can coup them or something, and I'll get them as an ally. We're going to build the DO 16 because I can't rely on things for range, and I can't rely on boats to do their job. And we are also going to build the DO P, which is an even larger aircraft, but hopefully, if I even get to this point, I can hit Britain with it, because that would probably be the only thing that would reach. We just annexed Austria, and now we have to put in more propaganda and boost fascism in Czechoslovakia to lower their stability, and hopefully we will have them as an ally before the war breaks out. It's unlikely, but that's what I want. For those of you curious about this, it looks something like this.
No, alright, I know that sounds bad.
But you have to understand that the only reason I am doing this is because I do not know what will work, and I need to figure out the range and the firepower. I'm gonna edit these division templates real quick. They're not gonna be the best, but it's the best I can do before we start going off to war. Czechoslovakia is going rather nicely, but now it's time to go Danzig or war. I'm also going to make the Gross Tractor, not because I really want to, but it's because it's going to be the only tank really that has the armor of a medium. But because of that, reliability is absolutely going to be halved, as well as other factors are going to be lackluster. But if it means I can have all the strength of a medium tank without having actually made one, I suppose it's a good enough design to hopefully do something. So it's been a little bit here, but we have the 21 centimeter howitzer that we're going to start producing. And I've already got the battle lines drawn and the planes and the Navy ready for the war. Really, it just comes down to dealing with NIFO bills and just hoping that we have this in the bag. Alright gentlemen, it's time to declare war on Poland. What I would like to do to start out is take this nice and easy, and at the very least we at least have green air right now. So glad to see that in the first week the Air Force is starting to fall apart. I was starting to get some encirclements as I pushed into Poland, and suddenly Czechoslovakia exploded into a civil war, which I was not too pleased about, as it took away all the fascist support the country had. Our Czechoslovakia is not looking too hot, and unfortunately there really isn't much I can do, because I'm in a war with Poland. So good luck. You have to fend for yourself.
Ihre Befehle!
And in a short amount of time, Czechoslovakia has won. Yay! Now I have to deal with a damn democracy. I really feel the Germany alone against the world vibe going on right now. Losers run, though. Winners stay and fight. I'm gonna try and boost fascism again in Czechoslovakia. Oh fuck, he's boosting democracy. And just to be safe, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Got a nice encirclement here, and it's gone. At least we still have the southern front, which appears to be completely open, so I'll just rush in here and grab all that. The north isn't looking so good, though. I will be honest, we might have to flee a bit in the north. Looks like there's constant gaps. We are still losing the air war, but at least we have all of southern Poland. That might be the most amount of land I'll ever have in Poland, but we'll keep trying to take it. I'm going to try and take back my land here with all these motorized divisions. And already we have been encircled. Yeah, it's probably not happening. It's looking like my army is running on empty. I have damn near nothing left to give. The north is not looking too good. I don't know if we're going to be able to even hold it at this point. I'm probably going to have to do a tactical retreat. And I also just realized at this time that I do not have high command, so it would probably be smart to be taking infantry experts and stuff to try to get little bits of bonuses. Desperation is kicking in, so I will make a heavy tank division, and I might have to produce this, at least as a defensive division. Yeah, because the air war is turning on me, and the ground war is turning in favor of the Allies. I'm going to draw a fallback line on the Oder River and really try to build some forts along there to hold them off, because it's looking like it's getting desperate here. So hopefully that will allow us to have a little bit of breathing room, because I don't foresee that I'll be able to just hold where I am. Italy has been so generous as to give us a tiny bit of guns. We could always have more, but I guess the 2,000 they'll give me is better than nothing. Now I'm basically on desperate defense. I have no idea what is going on anymore, but Russia has declared war on Finland, and apparently I can invite them to my faction. So I guess we're just gonna go to war with Russia right now, and we're just gonna try and get Latvia, Lithuania, basically the whole anti-Comintern pact to engage. I've also invited Romania and Iran, and right as I do that, Japan knocks on the door, hoping for the tripartite pact. Are they gonna get in the war? Maybe. I'm gonna try and call them in. Yep, alright. World War II is happening in 1939. Alright, the entire world is being called in now. So the entire world has exploded in 1940. I'm just gonna try and just cause as much chaos as possible because I am so not going to win. Thankfully, Yugoslavia is a bit of a pushover and I was able to link up with Romania. But just because we're now touching also means that Russia is just going to come straight through and basically probably clobber us. So I'm probably going to have to abandon this whole line. It is good to know that we have linked up Germany and Romania, even though now Romania is absolutely eaten up by Poland and Russia.
Zeigt es ihnen!
I completely forgot about this line. The Netherlands caved to the British, and they eventually joined their faction. I was not ready for this. I don't even have troops over there, not to mention no supply. I think this is where we're going to start falling apart. I'm trying to grab as much land as possible back from them, but it's just not going to happen. I don't think we're going to have enough men to really try and stem the tide of this entire invasion. It's good to see that the MIFO bills have gone to 100%, so now I am absolutely cooked. I can't even build forts. Glad to see that Italy is crumbling as well. Thank you for being such a good ally. And now that that's happening, they're just going to breeze right through Austria, and that's another front for me to contend with. So now I'm just really on all sides and all fronts, just being harassed by everybody. I guess I'll try to plug it up. We're going to use the first heavy tank division. We can still win this. We just need Steiner's heavy tank division to counterattack. It's green? No. Okay. What the hell happened here? Oh, I've lost all my tanks. And those were heavy tanks. I lost it to an infantry division. Yeah, Steiner's heavy tank division is not going to save us here. I think we are most certainly cooked. I can't even keep up with the infantry division's speed. It's faster than me. How can an infantry division be faster than a heavy tank division? France is just getting the entire border straightened out, and I can't even kill one division at this rate. Yeah, we lost 26 heavy tanks there. I'm gonna have to cancel all the other ones. This is not... The Yalta conference is happening too, yay! This just is not gonna work at all. When I'm building I have heavy tank production cost for the armor of a medium tank and the gun of a light tank. I am cooked. I'm just gonna send it to Berlin and try to fortify Berlin because there's no other way, frankly. I mean, you just look. There's no. It's France has destroyed me. Poland destroyed me. Russia destroyed me. We are now just, and they've naval invaded me. Russia has naval invaded me. Yay! The Allies won't do it, but Russia will, I guess. But we are now just being anarchist for the sake of anarchist. We're just declaring war on the entire world. The Air Force, I'm going to try to send it up and see if we can do anything. Benito Mussolini is deposed. Nice. So now it's basically looking like I'm going to be the only major here. So that was pretty cool. We are now only able to last in Berlin. We have no way of building anything. We have a snake line of a border. They're not even attacking it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. That's the last of Romania. The last of Romania is crumbling to both Poland and Russia. Yeah, I'm just going to call it here. The stats are quite trash, but I suppose that's what happens when you play on veteran difficulty.